All right, everybody, welcome back. We're diving deep into AI today,
Yeah, sounds good.
but not just the concepts. We're
Yeah.
talking tools, practical stuff.
Absolutely. How to actually use it.
Yeah. And the article that's guiding us today is called How to Get Started with AI.
Love that. Straight to the point.
Right. So if you're feeling a little lost in the AI hype,
Which, let's be honest, there's a lot of it right now.
totally. It's
Yeah.
just like your cheat sheet.
Yeah.
No jargon, just like the first steps to actually get your hands dirty.
Love that analogy.
And one thing that really jumped out at me in this article
Hit me.
was this idea of the 10-hour rule. Have you heard this?
Yeah, the 10-hour rule, it's kind of making the rounds.
Yeah, so the article basically says,
Well, it takes about 10 hours.
right, 10 hours of actually using,
Or playing with.
playing with, working with a large language model
Yeah, well,
before you really start to get it,
it clicks. Yeah.
it clicks. And we're talking about things like ChatGPT.
Claude, the big name.
Yeah, the tools everyone's talking about.
Exactly.
But it's not enough to just know they exist, right?
Right. It's like you can read the manual for a bike,
Oh, that's a good one.
but until you actually get on and ride it,
You're not really going to learn.
you're not really going to learn how to ride.
Right, you'll fall a few times.
Exactly. And those 10 hours with an LLM, that's like your training wheels are off.
Yeah, you get those scrapes and bruises.
Just figuring out how it actually works.
Yeah, so those 10 hours, it's not just learning a tool. It's almost like learning a new way to think, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. It's like you're learning the language of AI. You're figuring out how to communicate with it.
Right, right. So there's definitely a learning curve there.
For sure.
But the article also talks about this jagged frontier when it comes to AI. What exactly does that mean?
So AI, right now, it's really good at some things.
Right.
Amazingly good. Even,
I've been seeing some crazy stuff.
but then in other areas, it's kind of clueless.
Okay, so it's like a student who can ace calculus,
Exactly. Straight A's in calculus.
but then can't remember to tie their shoes.
Can't tie their shoes, forgets their lunch every day.
Uh-huh, exactly. So it's like AI has these moments of brilliance,
Yep.
but then these weird gaps, these blind spots almost.
Totally. And that's what that jagged frontier is all about.
Okay, so we got to be aware of those limitations, those jagged edges.
You don't want to go relying on AI for something it's just not ready for yet.
Gotcha. So we talked about the learning curve, this jagged frontier. Let's get practical. What tools should people actually start with?
All right, so the article gives some good advice there.
Lay it on us.
Pick one LLM to start with. Don't try to learn everything at once.
Don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah, pick one like ChatGPT, Claude, anything that looks interesting to you.
Dive deep with that one first.
And if it has a paid version.
Oh yeah, the paid versions. Worth it or not?
Honestly, usually, yeah. It's like, think of a basic calculator versus some fancy statistical software.
Ooh, good analogy.
Right. You get more powerful models, faster responses, sometimes even early access to new features.
So you're paying for power and control, basically.
Exactly. You get finer control over the results.
Okay, makes sense. But hey, it's not all about text, right?
Oh, no way.
What about visuals? AI is doing some wild stuff with images these days.
For sure. And the article specifically mentions Midjourney.
Midjourney, yeah.
If you're always hunting for the perfect stock photo.
Ugh, such a pain sometimes.
Right. Midjourney lets you generate your own images with AI.
So you can get exactly what you need.
And it's pretty affordable for experimenting.
I've seen some amazing stuff come out of Midjourney.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But what if you want to try out a bunch of different AI tools? Not just stick to one platform.
Good question. For that, the article recommends Poe.
Poe? Okay.
It's like a hub for different AI tools,
Neat.
LLMs, image generators, you name it.
Oh, they have voice synthesis stuff too, right? Like 11 Labs.
Yeah. So if you want to try out a whole bunch of different AI flavors.
Poe's like a buffet.
Exactly. All you can eat AI buffet.
I love it. All right, so we've got our tools. We're ready to experiment.
Let's do it.
But the AI world moves so fast, it's hard to keep up.
Seriously.
Who should we be following to stay on top of things?
So the article mentions a few names.
Okay, who are they?
Josh Cavalier, Elmira Roldan, Ethan Mollick. They all offer really interesting perspectives on AI.
I'll have to check them out.
And then for a more curated feed, there's this newsletter, The Neuron.
The Neuron. I've heard of that.
Yeah, they do a good job of cutting through the noise.
It's so easy to get overwhelmed, though.
Oh, absolutely. Don't try to follow everyone at once.
Pick one, start there, see where it takes you.
Exactly.
So big takeaway here, if you want to understand AI,
I've got to actually use it.
don't just read about it.
Get your hands dirty.
Play around, experiment.
It's the best way to learn.
And on that note, here's something to think about.
Right.
What's one task Just one that you could try using an LLM for this week.
Ooh, good question.
Could be anything.
Write a poem.
Summarize a long article.
Come up with a business idea.
Brainstorm a presentation.
The possibilities, honestly, they really are endless.
They are. And hey, once you've done some experimenting,
Tell us about it.
share your experiences, your questions, all that good stuff.
We'd love to hear what you come up with.
All right, everyone, that's it for our deep dive today.
Happy AIing.
Until next time.
See ya.